Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I asked you guys recently on the community tab if you'd be interested in seeing a video about my book wish list. You guys said yes. So this video is going to be about some books that I would really like to own and add to my collection, but for whatever reason I'm holding off. Either they're too expensive or I just really should not be buying any more books right now, especially since we have to move again in a few months and I've already bought more books and it's just going to be harder to move. But I thought this would be a fun video to do. But before we get into my book wish list, I would like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Luisa. So I worked with Luisa back in February, and they are a jewelry brand that crafts high quality pieces for an affordable price, with their designs starting at just $39. Their designs are unique and elegant while also being long lasting, tarnish resistant, and hypoallergenic, which is very, very important to me. So I am quite sensitive to jewelry, often breaking out into rashes or my fingers turning green or whatever. So Luisa being hypoallergenic is incredibly important to me, and I've been incredibly impressed with the quality of their pieces. The rings that I got back in February I wear every single day and they still look brand new. Not once have they turned my fingers green, which is an obviously huge plus, and I adore wearing them every day. So with Mother's Day coming up, Luisa sent me 3 pieces to talk about in today's video. One I am wearing because it's for myself, and 2 I got for my mom. So quickly, the first piece that I got is the Hannah engraved necklace. This is actually the necklace that a Clockwork Reader here on booktube actually created in collaboration with Luisa. I have had my eye on this necklace for a very long time, ever since Hannah first announced it in her video. I think it is absolutely stunning. It feels so dainty and unique. It also has like a vintage feel to it, which I'm really excited about. It's got this gorgeous like rose engraved detail into it. I love roses. They are my favorite flower, and I love having a jewelry that represents that. So I'm really excited about this necklace. I also was particularly interested in getting a hypoallergenic necklace that I can wear because I'm typically more sensitive to necklaces in the summer, and we're kind of gearing up to that warmer weather right now. So I know that this is going to be really wonderful to, you know, not give me a rash in the warmer weather. So I'm going to be wearing this all summer and I'm very excited about it. But then my mom picked out 2 pieces for herself as well. So she picked out 2 sets of earrings for herself. First she picked the Celeste earrings. These are so dainty and cute. They're little hoops, one with a cute little star on it and one with an adorable moon. I just think that these are so precious, and I think that she is going to really like them. She's a big hoops kind of person, so I think she's going to absolutely love how dainty and cute these are. And then she also picked out these earrings, which are the papillon earrings. They're just little butterfly earrings, and these are also really dainty and cute hoops. The butterflies are so precious. They're tiny and beautiful. The hoops a little bit thicker, I think, than the other ones, and I just really love them. I also think she's going to adore these as well. So treat your mom or a wonderful woman in your life with jewelry as vibrant and resilient as she is. So in my description you will find a link for 25% off your next purchase from Luisa. There are so many beautiful, unique, elegant pieces that I'm sure your mom or a woman in your life will really love and appreciate. So show your love and appreciation for the woman in your life with the Luisa Mother's Day sale. So again, thank you to Luisa for sending me these 3 pieces. I'm really excited to give these to my mom, and I'm already so in love with this necklace. But now let's get into my video talking about the books on my book wish list. So I have a whole running list on my phone. Some I've already gotten, which has been really exciting, but I have some books in here that I really want to get. So the first one, it's not out yet. I believe it comes out in October, but I'm so excited about it. So it's Beach Read by Emily Henry, the deluxe edition. I am so excited about this. So Beach Read is one of my absolute favorite romance novels, but also I think my favorite Emily Henry book. So when I found out that they're coming out with a deluxe edition, like I just need to have it. So it's hardcover, which is really exciting, but it's stunning. It has like kind of the same vibes as the original cover, but what really has my attention are the sprayed edges. It looks like it's supposed to represent like a beach, like a beautiful sunny summery beach, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm a sucker for nice sprayed edges, but I don't really get the opportunity to buy very many because they're usually for like book subscription boxes, and the shipping would just be like ridiculous to send it to Canada. So I'm just never privy to getting these beautiful editions, but this is being sold at your regular retailers, so I'm really excited about that. It is $48 Canadian, which is gonna hurt my wallet a little bit, but maybe this will be a Christmas wish list kind of book. I actually don't even know what the extra like bonus details are. It's got a shimmering revamped cover, sunset sky art, end papers, didn't know that, and sprayed edges, gold foil stamped case, and a new introduction from the author and bonus January and Gus epilogue, The Layover. I'm a slut for some extra content. So this is like the one that's like kind of at the top of my list. Like I will be going to the store to look at it. I will be probably asking for it for Christmas just because $48 is a lot of money to spend on a book that I already own, but it is stunning. Most of the books on this list are not like special editions or anything, so I think that's one of the only ones. And then I also have 2 Alice Oseman books. I want a lot of Alice Oseman books because I really don't own that many, but I have 2 at the top of my list because I recently read them, and that is This Winter and Nick and Charlie in the new revamped covers. They are so adorable. But I read This Winter on Christmas, and then I listened to the audiobook of Nick and Charlie last month, and I actually really enjoyed them. They were cute little stories. It was interesting to see Nick and Charlie kind of in a different format, so I would love to get physical copies to add on to my shelf. A lot of these are books that will like complete series or to get full series that I've read recently, but I'm waiting until we are in the new house to buy them just because I'm limited on space here, and also I've read these books, so it doesn't really make sense for me to like fork over all this money to buy these series that I've just recently read to put on these shelves that I don't have a lot of space on. So I'm mainly waiting to buy a lot of these until we're in the new house. So that brings me to the Truly Devious series by Maureen Johnson. I own the first book. It's in storage, and then I own the 5th book, which is 9 Liars. It's right there, and I only bought that one because I think it was a part of the Barnes & Noble 50% off sale and I couldn't help myself. So owning the first book and the most recent book doesn't sit right with me. I need the books in between books 2 through 4. So that is definitely like one of my highest priorities. I want them in hardcover. So that's how I own the 1st and the 5th book, and you guys know I'm a sucker for matching series, so I need to get them in hardcover, and that's definitely like top of my priority when we're in the new house. I think I'll also be asking for those for Christmas. Then we also have the Cassidy Blake series by V.E. Schwab. I actually recently came into possession of the first book, City of Ghosts. I just need to get books 2 and 3. I really love this series. It's a fun middle grade like paranormal series about ghost hunters and their daughter who can see ghosts. It's really fun, really creepy. I've just been really wanting to own them all to add to my collection. Already City of Ghosts has made me incredibly happy seeing it on my little shelf, so I definitely need to get the other books. This next one might be hard to find, so it might have to be a situation of scouring like Valley Village or used bookstores to find it, because it is currently out of stock on Indigo, and I'm also nervous to buy it in case it's not actually the edition that I think it is. But I really want to get the Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren in the original like yellow tall paperback. I remember it coming out and me being annoyed that it was a tall paperback because it didn't match any of my other Christina Lauren books, but now I own the True Love Experiment in that same edition, in the same tall paperback, and those books are connected to each other, so I really want to get the matching Soulmate Equation copy to go with the True Love Experiment. So we'll see if I can ever come into possession of this copy because I have not seen it in stores for a very long time. And then to add on to that, there's a couple other Christina Lauren books that I want to get. I did a reading vlog back in February where I read a bunch of Christina Lauren books. I think I read 6 Christina Lauren books in 7 days, and I want to buy my favorites from that video. So the Soulmate Equation is included in that, but I also want to get Roomies and My Favorite Half Night Stand. Both of those were my favorites from that video, so I'd really like to add them to my Christina Lauren collection. Another romance book that I really want to get is The Very Secret Society of Regular Witches. I always struggle with that title, but I believe that's by Sangu Mandana. I read this with my book club besties and books last year, and I thoroughly loved it, but I read it from the library. So this is another book I would really love to get my hands on at some point. It's not a huge priority, but I would like to get that kind of once we're in the new house, we're settled in, and I'm looking to buy some books. And then I have a couple more series. So we have the A Good Girl's Guide to a Murder series by Holly Jackson. I want to get these in the original hardcovers as well. I listened to the whole series on audiobook and thoroughly enjoyed them as audiobooks, but I also feel like I will get a lot from reading them physically as well, and I also really enjoyed that series, so I would love to add them onto my shelves. And then this next one I want so desperately, but it's definitely a case of like I need to wait till we're in the new house because I'm not going to be rereading them, so there's no point in me getting them right now. And that is the Lockwood & Co. series by Jonathan Stroud. So I read these last year. I think I have a vlog where I'm reading some of them, but I either read them from the library or I borrowed them from a friend, and I cannot even express the sadness that I felt having to return those books and not seeing them like sitting on my bookcase anymore, because I love that series so much and the books are so beautiful, and I need to own them all. I haven't decided how I want to own them yet. I don't know if I want them in hardcover or if I want them in paperback, but I need to own this series because it's one of my favorites. I really enjoyed reading it last year, and I would love to reread it and have my own copies. The next series is the Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber. I recently finished listening to this series with the final book coming out last year, and while I didn't love the third and final book as much as I loved the first two books, overall I still really enjoyed this series, and I own the Caraval books. They are in storage, but I do own them, so it'd be really nice to own the spin-off series and have them together on my shelf. But I think that's all I'm going to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what book is at the top of your wish list. Like, what book are you really coveting that you really want to add to your collection? I would love to know. Subscribe if you've not yet already, and I will see you guys next time.